Everybody, welcome. We have Alex on the call here. My co-host playing some Animal Crossing right now.
I'm also your admin.
You're what?
I'm your admin.
You're my admin. All right.
Oh no, you're mod.
Pretty much the same thing. Oh, Steven says hello.
What's up?
All right. Quappa redeemed package opening. Steven. Oh, Steven just redeemed one as well. All right. We'll just go along in how this stack is ordered. All right. So 2 packages in out of 6. Oh, Conhioro has redeemed one as well. Conhioro, welcome. Thank y'all for being here. All right. So let's just get right into it. So same board as usual. Alex, thank you for re-upping. 20 months. 20 months of Prime. Alex, you realize that that's like 100 Prime dollars.
$100.
20 months. Oh, Connie, you got the plate. Nice. Right on. Glad it made it to you all right. We're doing good. We're doing good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The truth is, this is a big, this is a surprise stream that is founded on the fact that I didn't stream yesterday, and I just need an excuse to open packages. Karo Cherry Whites, yeah, we have. I have 2 RAMA cars right here, just right behind me, and so my plan was to always like be using these as like A/B testers. Like A/B testing boards. So we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna compare some Cherry MX White with some Cherry MX Blue. People don't use this because, well, how do I put it? People don't use this because they don't want to. People don't use this because it's just like not as available, I guess. So, all right, first package. We got here some Murin earwax removal. This earwax removal system. I feel like I had like some kind of weird thing going on the other day. I feel better now, so this just came kind of late. Let's go. I can vouch for it. I use it right on. Try on stream. I'm probably not gonna try this on stream. I think I'm good on that. All right, next one up. Okay, so for anyone who tuned in on Monday night, you may have recalled that I zoom into the earwax. You may have recalled on Monday night I was not able to actually finish my build successfully. So for those who weren't there, it was the Skeleton 60, which I already put away in the pantry until we can figure out what to do with it. It's a top mount keyboard, and the plate PCB assembly wouldn't screw into the top case. So I just got this feeling, okay, something's wrong here. I have the wrong size screws, or I stripped the actual screw holes and it might need to be retapped. I don't know what it was. I'm waiting on a response from Oko, the guy who ran the group buy, just to see like what, if I can identify the necessary screw sizes for it, just to
I know what it is.
What is it?
It's Ligma.
It's Ligma. All right. Anyways, in the meantime, what I did get was this little pack here of like silicone plugs, which I think are like they're kind of like what I'm guessing is the basis for like the Geon tadpoles, just like kind of like rubber plugs. So I'm just like, I bought this because I'm thinking like, hey, maybe there's a chance here we could try to figure something out with this. I have no idea if we will, but it's worth a shot. This is like what, $10? We'll see. And this is kind of like the fallback plan of if everything goes wrong with the screws in that top mount board. So that's package number 2. All right, we do have 6 packages today, and one more has been redeemed so far. Alex, I don't know how long you're gonna be on, but I guess I'll open this one up right now. I think you'll like this one, Alex.
Ooh.
Whoa, what the hell? Oh! Alex!
What?
So, I got this.
What is it?
I don't know if you see it.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
have
wait,
that.
so did you get like a confirmation receipt with a second item?
Yeah.
Did you figure out what the second item was?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't realize what it was, but it's the same cover, but it's signed.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a surprise.
Yeah, and it sounds really good. I listened to it.
Nice. I actually have the non-limited edition one. So this is like my second version of this vinyl and third version of this case.
Wow.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Hmm. You know, okay, here's a question. You know those media mail like record slash calendar boxes that you get with vinyl
Yeah.
records? I mean, there's nothing wrong with reusing them, right?
Nah, you can reuse them.
For media mail still.
Just tape it really well.
Okay. Cause you know, I have an idea of a giveaway item.
Oh shit.
I have that super bent up record. Like
What?
yeah, no, here. Maybe we'll run a giveaway for this.
Why would I want a bent record?
Like I have this record that's like totally completely warped. So if
What?
anyone wants a completely warped vinyl,
What? No. How bad is it? Like 90 degrees?
oh, it's bad. It's bad. They sent me a replacement, but it's like it's not 90 degrees. But check this out. This is we've looked at this a couple times on the stream. This guy has a silly mustache on this cover. But if you take a look at this,
What is that?
I don't know if you could tell, but it's just like it's just not right.
It's really hard to see.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's pretty hard to see. Let me. What's up?
Maybe try like spinning it.
Spinning it?
Like give like different angles of the record. Like don't just keep in that position. Like roll it like a wheel. Otherwise, it's hard. Oh, I guess I could kind of see it.
Yeah, it's just like totally warped. I don't know. It actually, as I'm looking at it now, doesn't look as bad as it once did. Maybe it got melted in the heat and it melted flat.
That's what people say to do on warp records. Is like put it in an oven,
Oh,
like a
interesting.
like a warm, not like hot, but warm oven.
It's actually not bad. I think it was much worse. We could probably look for old VODs. Unless I pulled out the good one and the bad one is the one on my shelf. And then I run this giveaway and then like I give away the good one.
Not.
Alright. We'll do this another day. We'll do this giveaway another day while I figure out which one's the worst one. Alright. Next package. Okay. Next package, this one, okay, I'm not gonna lie. This one is the one that, like, this is the reason why I wanted to run this stream. Is because I don't like opening my packages without it being on stream. And this one I need to open it by tomorrow night. Because I need to use it. Alright, here we go. This one's the one. This is a Black Rapid double camera sling. So, should we test it out? Test the fit?
Yeah.
Alright. Because I have a shoot tomorrow night, and it's been super annoying having to like put one camera back into my bag while I use another one while I'm in the pit. There's only like 3 songs that you're allowed to go in. You shoot from the pit from.
What are you shooting tomorrow?
Benny the Butcher
Um,
from Griselda. Yeah, that was pretty gnarly. I'm a little bit nervous. Alright, let's test this out. Okay. How do you operate this? I need a photo. What are people supposed to look like?
wow, I can't believe you could put things in your storage from um, outside your house now.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's like pretty cool.
But
Okay, how does this clip to you from the back? Alright, I feel like there's like some instructions here.
I have this stupid bug guy on my island.
Flick? You don't like Flick?
No,
At least he's better than CJ.
oh, that's true.
Yeah. CJ is a moron.
I'm gonna sell all my bugs. I have enough bugs.
I really honestly don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Like, how do you put this on by yourself?
What bug did you always get a model of? Was it water bugs?
Fuck. I don't remember. Was it? Damn it. There was some bug that I was always getting a model of. I actually just... I can't... It's not coming to me right now. Oh, it was wasps.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like feeling this little vaccine. That's crazy.
Oh, your arm all sore?
Yeah, I feel like a little near the weather too,
Oh, no.
taking over.
Okay, I think that's it. Alright, my zipper is not all the way up. Alright, there we go. It's supposed to be like that?
When you
Bro, I don't even know what I'm doing. Holy shit. Alex redeems another.
Where's this fucking bug guy?
Interesting. Okay. Oh, this is pretty good, pretty nifty. I gotta say. So here's one. So I put it like that. Bring it up. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I can't really see my face while I'm doing this. It just kind of hangs down off to the side, which is prone to just bumping around. But if I just like hold the cameras to my body, it'll keep it from hanging around. But at least I don't have to that aggressively. All right, second example camera on the left side. Okay, it's got two cameras here. The left side, bring this up. These guys are low. So this one's like a little less natural because cameras, you're always having your shutter on the right, your right hand, but you gotta like reach over it and bring it like that. Pretty cool. Alrighty.
You look
Okay.
like Neo.
Neo.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in Uncharted. Okay. Enough of this. I'll play with it more tomorrow. Peter Poppins is going on. Oh my gosh, Peter Poppins. Whenever I see your name, it reminds me that I've not updated my build command. Don't press anything yet. Don't ask for the build yet. All right, there we go. It's updated. Okay. How many packages? Oh, we're 5 packages in now. Okay. I guess I have 1 camera package left and 1 keyboard package left. I guess we'll open up the keyboard one either, or we'll open that one last just because, like, well, we can wait for keyboard people to trickle in. What? This guy. I feel like this guy packages this up with glue or something. What the hell? I put glue on the box. You glue the flaps down. Alright, this I'm excited for. This I've been meaning to get for the longest time. And also in different times I've decided or like wanted to get them for different reasons. So this right here is super chill. This is for my Contact 645. I ended up getting this film back and the accompanying film back insert. And for the longest time, I thought I needed both. But more recently, I've been thinking the actual back I don't necessarily need. I only need it if I'm like not completing a roll and want to switch it out. Whoa, there's a warranty card in here. How old is this? How old must this be? Kyocera? Oh, this is nuts. Alright, so it turns out, for my purposes, I think I may only need this guy, which is like chill. It's pretty cool. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, here's another. CXFB holder. Alright, interesting that they would describe it as that, but okay.
It was crazy that someone's just been holding onto these in mint condition
Yeah,
all these
seriously.
years.
Well, it's like there's definitely some scuffs, but like this is in better condition than the one that I already have. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty sick, man.
What is that?
This is a film back for my medium format, my Contax 645.
Wombat.
Yeah.
What is that?
So, the idea for some cameras, I guess, would be that there's a body, and like I think for a lot of cameras that we're typically familiar with, is you load up your film into the body.
Mm-hmm.
But there are other cameras whose systems are built in such a way that like the place where you load the film is even modular there.
Oh wow.
So you can load up a roll of film onto this insert. You place this insert inside this back, and then you could place the back onto the body because the body itself doesn't inherently have a place to load the film. And what's cool about this system is that like you can you don't have to finish a roll before switching out the back. See what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah. So it's like if 16 shots per medium format roll. Say I only shoot like six shots, but I'm realizing, oh shoot, I'm not supposed to be shooting these in black and white. I'm supposed to be shooting these in color. Pull off the back, and then I put in a back that has color film in it, for example. So
That's very nifty.
yeah. The thing though is that like typically these combos are pretty expensive, and especially because like everything's kind of been going up in price. It's just the way time works. Um, it's been a pretty expensive thing, but I was able to find a pretty good deal from this fella. So I need to test that this actually does work. I'm reasonably certain it does, but I've got to test it. Um, it sounded like the guy put it up pretty hastily on eBay, and he said like, I don't really know what this is worth, and I looked at it and was like, this is a I wouldn't say that this is cheap, but this is a better price than what I've seen like for the last several months. So it was quite a bit cheaper, but still really expensive. I ended up buying it, and then it turns out the guy has another set, like another of these like two-piece sets, and I guess he like learned his lesson, and then like he listed the second set for like super expensive. So yeah, that's where we are. I wanted to get this because I wanted to consider starting to shoot medium format at concerts, and the thing is that like it is extremely unreasonable to think that like you can load a roll of film while you're there. So it's like I've wanted at least like an insert. And this is what I realized, that I don't need the whole back setup, but I just need the insert. But if I load the inserts in advance before the show starts, then it's like it's not as much work to be able to like switch through these like while I'm in the pit. So that's what I was looking for, and I'm really happy to have this. I'm actually looking for at least one more of these inserts, but if I can find a good deal on the pair, then I will. That said, I know it's like it's eBay, so it's like there's a chance here that I'm still overpaying, even with like this possibly good deal. It's like the online shopping tax, I guess. All right, I believe that there is one more package to be redeemed if anybody wants to. But until that happens, we'll just get started here. All right, so from last time, we did an A/B test of the first time we did an A/B test of OP black switches versus the Nixdorf switches that I have, the Nixies, as I guess some people call it. That was the first time around. The second time around, I did no such switch replacements, but I did test the difference between having the weight versus having the dampener. And I think it's interesting. I feel like unequivocally the OP Black stock beat out the Nixie switches stock, and the weight beat out the dampener. Okay, I want to start soldering. Should I just get a cheap soldering iron or buy a good one? Yeah, that's a hard question to answer. I think I think in some ways you kind of get what you pay for. But Wavy Taco, welcome back. You kind of get what you pay for, but at the same time, it's that like if you're doing it just like simply as like you need to find out if like this is something that you really want to do, then I guess you can go for a cheap one. Yeah. I guess that's what I'll say. Okay.
Whew.
I'm just gonna toss this over there. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it kind of sounds like you want to be assured that buying a cheap one is okay. I personally don't see a huge problem with it. And I'm just saying that out of full honesty because I know that I get more expensive things. Um, so yeah, I'd say go for it. But you know, if you have some issues with it, I would hope that that wouldn't turn you off from learning to solder. Um, and maybe attribute it to possibly, I don't know, it could be anything.
Wow, I really miss Cap'n singing.
Oh, I forgot about that. Wait, so is there are you going to an island for like just like it's kind of so are these kind of like Nook Miles Islands or no?
I'm not sure. I think they are,
Ah,
but they have gyroids.
I see.
Trying to,
Are they islands that you can like play games with other people on like in New Leaf?
not sure.
Ah. Okay, I'm gonna grab some trays if I can figure out where I put them. All right. Here's a tray. All right, I've kind of forgotten how to open this, so it's always like a little bit of a task to remember. Alrighty. GST cable out.
What the heck? There's money trees on this island.
There's what?
Money trees?
Oh, that's cool.
But I'm here to look for gyroids. Apparently that's the only thing Brewster wants.
Hmm. Brewster?
Yeah.
Damn. I still haven't tried playing it. I want to eventually, but I just feel like, dang. I feel like this holiday season is gonna be very busy for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess we'll put the MX white, the cherry whites in this one. Then we'll put the put this guy in the other, the cherry blues in the one that's cooler looking. Guess we'll just do this one at a time. We don't need this guy here right away.
Yeah, I don't think it's like the New Leaf Island.
Hmm.
Oh, it's Brewster. Dang, it looks swole. What the fuck?
I do want to do Animal Crossing streams again because I feel like the channel points integration I have set up is like pretty funny.
Yeah, it's kind of like for Animal Crossing.
Wavy Taco says do them. Yeah, I want to. I want to at some point. I'll see when I have an opportunity. But it might not be in the next 2 weeks. Paquito, hey, Alex. It's your time
What?
to shine, dude.
What?
Look at chat.
cool.
Did you see it yet?
Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's very generous of them.
A beard hair in here.
I have to be in mod view to banish them.
I don't think so. I think you just type /ban and then put in their name. Just try to make sure you have the right name.
Oh, I
You
didn't
don't
know
want
that was /ban.
ban the wrong person.
CG Gwen.
Alright.
Did that show up in chat?
What?
The ban.
Peter Poppins says, "Did you see the cake HHKB from Haiti Co?" I have not. I think I've seen something that Haiti Co put together before, but I haven't seen this this cake one you're alleging here. I've not seen that yet. Send it over. Drop the link in here, if you so please. We'll take a look.
Whoa.
Let's check this out. So I saw the render from before. Like he had an image of this guy right here. I'd seen this one before, where it's just like the illustration, like the drafting illustration. I have not seen this, but I love that. I love that. Yeah, I'm in it. I'm in. All right, I'm gonna like my own comment. Oops. Oh, so good. So damn good. Holy moly. That like the wrist dress and the way that it inserts there. Oh my god. Incredible. That's incredible. So good. Saw the board and thought of you right away. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. So much, so much. Anytime anyone like comes in to my stream or my Discord and just like sends an HHKB link, I just I don't know, I get all warm inside. I appreciate it.
What is that?
Yo, Andy, what's going on? We are on live.
You're on live?
I'm live.
Wow.
You playing Animal Crossing?
Alex is playing Animal Crossing.
Oh. When's the Animal Crossing, the basketball game, coming out called Animal Crossover?
I don't know. I bet.
Hey, I had an idea,
Mhm.
and I wanted to run it by you guys and get some feedback.
Is it okay to be sharing it publicly on stream?
Yeah, it's about streaming, actually.
Oh, okay.
So, maybe people tuning in, if there's anyone out there, out there listening. Maybe they could have some feedback too. But basically, um, my boss was talking to me. Well, I guess I should give a little background, but basically, I work for a clothing manufacturing company, and my boss has built up this like kind of brand, like image where like all these cool like streetwear brands or whatever that we manufacture for, like people want to work with us because we're affiliated with all these other brands, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're in this like niche where like people want to work with us and they always want to like learn more and connect with us and work with us obviously, and we're just like trying to figure out ways how we could explore options to just kind of grow our brand even bigger. So we're on Instagram and our account currently has like 13,000 followers. Just pretty good for like something very organic,
Yeah.
um so he has a following already, and we're just trying to figure out like content creation, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
what if like we were to start a Twitch stream, um and basically on this Twitch stream, like we would kind of go behind the scenes, show the production process. People who own brands or want to start a brand can ask questions, and we could obviously help them, guide them with whatever, and um, or give them advice or give them feedback on designs or whatever, or teach them how to like get artwork for print ready, use or whatnot, and just like do like a stream like once a week, kind of just like more so like talking with people who are interested in like the manufacturing process, but like also that would hopefully lead to more business and they would actually come to us for the services.
Mm-hmm. I see. I mean, that'd be pretty chill. I I will just I don't know. I'm looking at it like from just like uh just being a little cautious of like there's I don't 100% know that um doing a Twitch stream in the way that you've described it would bring more business than YouTube videos would.
Mm.
So I don't know if you guys had considered doing YouTube videos.
Well, YouTube is like just kind of, I mean, we want to have more personal engagement and like talk to people,
Mm-hmm.
and we could make in like informative videos, but it's just not as cool, I guess. Basically, my boss is like like he just cares, puts a big emphasis on clout, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like to have maybe a Twitch channel with a lot of people subscribed or whatever following us, it just adds to the clout, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to be able to, I guess, showcase like what we do, and maybe even brands would want to be affiliated with like, oh yeah, show the production of my brand and then they kind of get put on.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, I just felt like it'd be like a fun like interactive thing. Like a YouTube video is just kind of like boring nowadays when and people could like chat and literally ask us very specific questions that is just more personable instead of just like leaving a comment and responding
Mm-hmm. True.
on
True.
your YouTube video. I don't know.
True.
You can
And,
do like a combination of all of it. Like you
and I
could,
don't think anyone's really even doing that on Twitch at the moment. I mean, I haven't looked, you
because
know?
they're always like twitching them working. So I'm not sure if like I don't know. I feel like you should try like both because like a Twitch stream of you like doing your day-to-day work would be kind of interesting, but at the same time it's just like working and people don't really care that much to watch people working.
Well, I wasn't
There's
thinking more so of that. It would be more focused on like a Q&A, I guess. Like a
yeah.
just chatting type thing,
I
not
mean,
necessarily like a ASMR of people screen printing. I
Yeah.
mean, people might be into that too, but I was thinking more so like to just help people with their brands, or
Uh-huh.
help them start one up and like kind of give them the general info that a lot of people just don't know, you
Yeah.
know?
Hmm.
To
And
me, a YouTube channel or like a TikTok content would be better for like providing that informative angle to grow a following, and then
Oh
you
my.
could be like, oh, we're streaming on Twitch to give like a slice of like whatever we do, and you can do like a Q&A on there.
Yeah. So okay, Andy, I think I got what you mean. So there's a couple angles here. I think. I think for one, Alex, I think there are people out there who are into like the sort of co-working space on Twitch. Like that does exist. Um, so that's definitely a possibility. I think, to be honest, the my sort of apprehension, Andy, is that like I don't know that this would immediately pop off. And that's kind of why I'm like, okay, I think you might need to get into the space of content creation in other capacities, maybe a little bit before getting to Twitch. But I'm not sure. I mean, you could start on Twitch. The thing is, like, I would
well, I
look
feel
at.
like it's hard to pop off on any platform.
Mhm.
That's the thing. It's not easy anywhere because
Yeah.
it's um you know, TikTok I feel like is a good starting point probably due to like shorter clips that are easy to
Oh yeah,
watch, and
yeah,
then for those people that are really into it, you can lead them to a Twitch stream like every Friday is like link in bio on the Twitch account. I mean the
yeah,
Twitter TikTok account.
yeah.
Um but also like kind of a more insight of our business in a sense where like our Instagram we get like 100 DMs a day of
Okay.
just like questions, right?
Hmm.
And it's annoying to just answer these questions, same questions every day, multiple, literally copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. You know, and it like I feel like doing a 1 hour stream once a week would actually help our business and make us more efficient as well
Interesting.
because
So
we're not wasting so much time responding to every single person individually. When you're
right.
like, hey, you have questions, just tune in and we'll answer everything you want to know, right?
Okay. Yeah. That's fair. So it's kind of like office hours.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's literally me trying to find a way to make, you know, help our business, you
Hmm.
know,
Yeah.
and it's like an angle that, you know, it's new and no one's really doing it, and I feel like it has potential,
Hmm.
but I'm just kind of I've never streamed before. I don't know how to set up a stream. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I don't even want to be in the stream, you know? So it's just like more of a concept idea, but if you guys have feedback or any ideas, if you guys think it's a bad idea or if I should just pivot to something else, you know, it's like I'm open to hearing any opinions on that.
Well,
Yeah.
if you get like 100 DMs a day asking the same question, it's kind of like how many of those people do you think will be able to find 1 hour in the week to tune in to Twitch on that one time? And
Hmm.
don't you think that you would be answering the same questions every stream?
Well, no, because every brand's different.
I see.
Everyone's trying to like, you know, everyone has different designs. Everyone has different ideas. You
Mhm.
know, um, I
Yeah.
feel like yeah, a lot of it would be like general questions, but I feel like a cool thing you could do is like, hey, like show us what you had in mind. We'll give you feedback. We'll help you improve or give us what's possible or
Yeah.
not, or like, you know, what can you do? What can't you do? What would make it better? Like, you know, I don't know. Just like I
What
feel
would
like
be
people.
cool
Wait, what?
is
Go
if
ahead.
you take someone's like question, right?
Uh
And then
huh.
you on the spot like do what they want to do, but like your own like version of it using like whatever from scratch and like do what they want and then like print it to show them like examples.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's definitely something I would think of doing because I feel like just Q&A would be boring, right? So how about like me live streaming my screen or whatever of like how
Yeah.
to set
Hmm.
up a design for screen print and I design on the spot, right? And then I'll format a specific way for like, you know, the print purpose and like people can watch and literally learn how to do it too, you know? Um, and yeah, I could obviously print samples and literally on the spot with like the direct to garment printer or whatever. And like, um,
Oh, that's what
I don't know, a lot of
DTG
people
stands
ask
for.
about, wait, sorry, what?
Sorry.
DTG?
Direct to garment. DTG is direct to garment.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. I never. You always talk about DTG. I never knew what it stood for.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
real quick, I gotta say, Quappa. Yes, these are Nixies in the corner, and yes, these are MX Cherry MX White. And what I'm doing right now, I didn't realize is that there's these in-switch diodes that clearly won't go into most keyboards at this point, so I'm just removing them right now as I push them in. That's all. But thanks for coming along. Anyways, sorry, Andy, I cut you off.
No, you didn't cut me off. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just like, just an idea. I don't even know if it's gonna happen. I don't, and like my boss is just thinking like, he just wants to figure out different ways for growth, because
Oh yeah,
like
for
any
sure.
kind of business wants more exposure and more clout, and like,
It's crazy, man. If you want any kind of like growth or exposure like that, it's like I feel like you kind of gotta hit everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like there's so much work to like staying like relevant online. It's actually really wild.
Huge work.
It's so crazy. Like I'm just like in some ways it's like I wish that I were bigger, but at the same time I'm also like I'm kind of like shocked and impressed with that like I feel like I've been able to do so little, and I'm surprised that I have 700 followers on Twitch. It's just like it's kind of just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to like just work on it like day in, day out, and like the money you get from it is like so little in the beginning.
Yeah, but if the exposure is supposed to be like driving like your revenue,
Yeah.
then it's like you kind of got to do everything. And like yeah,
Yeah,
you should
that
be
makes
doing
sense.
like it's like what we're saying is like yeah, you got to be doing Twitch, but you also got to be doing like TikTok and YouTube and just everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why companies hire people for this stuff.
It's crazy, man.
I'm thinking that it would also benefit me because like it's just another thing to add to my portfolio resume.
Oh, of
Oh
Yeah.
course.
yeah, I
Yeah.
set up a Twitch stream or YouTube or TikTok and it got this amount of followers or whatever. Like, and it's just like, I don't know. Our business is like obviously good quality and service and is really important, but literally we make money because of our clout.
Uh,
Like people literally come to us just because we're associated with all these other brands, thinking, oh, if we work with these guys, we might have the same kind of success.
yeah.
Or like, oh, we always post snippets of like stuff that we're printing, and people want to be on our page, like on our Instagram, like. And they get like super like horny about it for sure, like
Yeah. I mean, like in that case, yeah, like hitting Twitch is a good idea, as good an idea as hitting all the other platforms. So you should do it.
But yeah, I mean, Twitch is a bigger, like, I feel like it's a pretty big investment in the sense where, like, you have to have a very specific setup. And I guess you could just, I mean, just Twitch stream on your phone, but obviously quality is, like, important too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah.
probably want like multiple angles and be able to carry things around. And all
And
that.
also, it's very noisy at my work. So
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that would be a big issue also. Because we're literally a manufacturer warehouse where it's just like machinery all day is just running, like dryers and all this other shit, just like constant grinding sounds for some reason. It's just like all this stuff's just kind of moving around, and I don't know. Maybe my place is not the most Twitch friendly environment, so maybe there are definitely like things that are of concern, but like, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. It's cool. It's a good idea though.
2 Moons, welcome to the
Yeah,
stream.
would you guys like and subscribe and follow along or what?
Yeah.
Of course. I wanna...
Dude,
There's
I'm
subscribers
on
right there.
I'm on a 20-month sub streak. Versus
Whoa,
it's almost 2 years.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because if you ever want to think about how long you've been streaming for, just look at my Twitch streak.
That's true. That's been as long as I've been subscribable to, as long as I've been affiliated. So I was. It took me a little while to get there. I think it took like 4 months or so. But yeah.
I finally
Keyboards.
cleared out my pumpkin patch.
Timoon says keyboards are much easier from an online business perspective, especially for keycaps where you're one of the only companies doing the group buy. It makes sense. Timoon says, looks like you had changed your name recently. Drop the JP. But yeah, Andy, I say do it, and then we'll watch you.
Yeah. We'll send you t-shirt ideas for California Splatoon team.
Yeah,
Dude.
and I feel like people who stream on Twitch that like want to do merch too can reach out and connect, and it'll just be like a good thing because I feel like these people on Twitch that are huge, or like maybe I could tap in with them, and like a lot of them aren't doing merch yet, you know?
That'll be so big.
Dude, Andy, Alex, I don't know if you guys saw my message from like a couple weeks ago or maybe last week. But I got permission from that Splatoon guy
Oh, to freaking print that thing?
to print that t-shirt.
No freaking way.
I swear to you.
You liar.
I swear to
Son of
you.
a bitch. You screenshot that and show me your
I
combo.
did screenshot it, but
Legendary.
you might have missed it. But here, I actually starred it in my email. Hold up. I'm going to send this over. Oh yeah, it was like
generous guy.
last week.
We have to send them one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Hold on. I'm going to send it.
I like how you waited months, maybe like a year, to get permission on this.
No. I asked him before. He didn't respond the first time.
Yeah, hasn't it been like a long ass time?
Yeah, it's been a couple months.
Was he like inactive for a really long time? Or
Yeah,
something?
he was. And then like I thought about it again. I was recently just thinking about it. And I saw him. I went to his profile because I was like looking through my messages on Reddit. And I went through his profile. And he said he was like active within the last day.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Splatoon fan. Ooh woo. He said, "Sure, why not?" What an awesome guy.
I know. So for anyone who is completely out of the loop,
I'm gonna go BRB.
Andy found some artwork, some Splatoon artwork, on Google Images, and the artist was on Reddit, and we've been trying to get permission to use his work to make some team T-shirts.
What if he had said no?
Oh man, I would have been so sad. So sad. This is gonna take forever. Oh my gosh. Because it's like I have to take these diodes out. And I'm trying not to ruin the sticker that's inside.
Ooh, a truffle.
So these are not filmed, these are stickered. These stickers kind of super old. So it's like they're like films, but they just have adhesive on one side, and usually they're made of vinyl. And I think these might be some like OG like Korean stickers. Because if I know correctly, I think this was Seth's, from Seth's K-Mac, that was built by Magic Meatball, who grew to become Brocaps.
I forgot I had Cookie at my island.
Oh yeah, the dog, right?
The pink dog.
Speaking of films, has anyone used Equal Switch films? I have not. I primarily use Deskis for everything, but I've used the Kelowna, I think some like super thin films here and there, but I haven't used Equals.
Yeah, I've been eating a salad for like 2 hours.
2-hour salad. Some of these already don't have diodes. I think there's only like 2 of them that are like that. I feel like there's some good new music that came out this week, but I haven't listened to it yet. There's like, I think an Amine album dropped. Did you?
Huh?
Amine dropped an album today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't listened yet, and I feel like there's probably more too. But I've been like,
Oh,
it's what, November now. I just like,
yeah.
I've been earlier today. I was just like compiling, just like my absolute favorite songs from this year. And I usually try to cycle, like I usually cycle within a year, like hundreds, maybe even thousands of songs, just in my like rotation playlist.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like I'm just like picking out the ones that are like really, really memorable.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I feel like there's like 30 or 40 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And a good chunk of them are from Vince Staples.
There's a lot of good music. It's just hard to listen to everything.
It's hard. I used to be so good at it, but you know, I feel like when I stopped commuting, I stopped listening to as much music.
Oh yeah, that's a big part of it.
Yeah. Do you know? Oh wait, is Andy still here? Andy. Oh, Andy's on mute.
So,
Do you know much about Park Hye Jin?
I feel like Andy would know.
Yeah, I feel like Andy would know. Listen to Park Hye Jin. I actually really, really like her.
She's
Crazy.
the one with the song with clams. Oh no, with a day trip. Take a day trip.
Shit, is that? Hold on, I'll check.
Yeah, she has a song with Clams Casino and Take a Day Trip.
I see. Yeah, I don't think I've listened to that one, but I think she released a project somewhat recently. I thought it was like so good.
Yeah, the song like isn't even that good, but it's just like crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta check it out.
You know, I also love. There's this McConan song. Oh my God, there's this one McConan song that's just so amazing. It's called "I Can See It in Your Eyes."
Mm.
Holy smokes, he sounds so crazy in that song.
He dropped an EP today.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta listen.
Let me see. Today there is Key Glock dropped something. Summer Walker dropped a new album. Mine. Yeah. Zaba dropped a new song.
Oh shoot.
Silk Sonic put out a new song.
Yeah, I saw that one. I haven't listened yet. I haven't listened to any of them yet. I'm still trying to catch up from like 2 months ago. They like add everything in order into my backlog,
Same.
and then like I'm just like still working through.
Yeah, apparently the JPEG Mafia LP is really good.
Oh, that came like last week or the week before or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't listened to that one either.
The Remy Wolf album is kind of cool.
Who?
Remy Wolf. She's kind of like indie pop. One of those like Gen Z popper.
Yeah, like Remy Ma.
Maggie Jordan dropped a new album.
Oh my gosh, I am not a fan of G Jordan. I don't know. Like I'm not. I'm
I
just.
like some of the old stuff, but
I can't. I don't know. I just can't get into them. Like. Yeah, it's not for me. But like I know that everyone likes him or likes both of them. So.
Listen to the Zach Fox album.
I haven't. I'm still behind on that too. Oh my god.
I was listening to it at Pottery, and I kind of had sometimes I bring in my speaker to Pottery, and it was playing, and it's just kind of funny.
Were people there, or were you by yourself? Oh, people were there.
Yeah. I don't know if the volume's down.
God damn, I'm so behind, man.
Yeah, you're probably listening to stuff I rotated out of my rotation playlist.
Yeah. Alright, I swear I hope this next one goes super fast. Because that one should hopefully not have diodes. I don't see the diodes in there. Man, I really should have done this like off stream.
Oh my god, my arm is sore.
This is goofy. I also realize I'm like doing this like the slowest possible way too. I think like all my stickers are getting like misaligned in there. And your films are misaligned. It's bad.
The Switch OLED restocked on Amazon today.
Ooh, are you gonna get another one?
No, I think it's sold out now. It's like one of those treasure trucks.
I see. I think PS5s went up the other day too. I
They
get all
did,
the
yeah.
treasure trucks texts every morning at like 9:13 a.m.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I got the Metroid Dread special pack.
I see.
Oh yeah, the PS5 was October 26th. Yeah, most of it's like junk.
What have I gotten off treasure? I remember you showed me something on Treasure Truck, and then that was the first time I got it and bought it.
Was it the Joy-Con?
Oh, it was the Joy-Cons, yeah. And then the only other thing I ever got from there was the colored pencils.
Hmm.
Gosh dang, what the? Oh man, what happened to that spring? Oh, there it is.
This Aaron Rodgers thing is so funny.
Aaron Rodgers thing's crazy, man. So I don't know, man. It's sad. You know why it's sad? Because he went to Cal.
Ah. There's a meme at the UCLA subreddit. I don't know if you've ever like followed your school subreddit.
No.
But there's like this meme about like this girl. She posted like, why do people at UCLA have such big dicks? Like, I fucked a lot of people in my life in like community college and in Cal and whatever, but people at UCLA have bigger dicks. And it's just been like an inside joke in the UCLA subreddit for years.
Huh. That sounds
Apparently,
delightful.
it's the most active like school-based subreddit.
It's the most active one.
It's like, yeah.
I see. Feel like I'm just doing this so inefficiently. Epsy, welcome back to the stream. What
I'm
you
almost
doing,
done with
man?
my salad.
What?
I'm almost done with my salad.
A 2-hour salad?
No.
For those just tuning in, I was trying to run this Kara A/B test, and so we decided to do these MX whites. Yeah, these are cherry MX white, and well, one issue is that these are harvested out of an old KMAC LE, and they had in-switch diodes. And I guess I didn't remove them. Like I forgot that they had them on. So now I'm just like doing these one by one. Got them in one. Easy. Yeah, we're just A/B testing between, the plan here is to A/B test between Cherry MX White and Cherry MX Blue.
3 months, let's go.
Do you follow Fantano?
What?
Do you follow Anthony Fantano for his reviews?
I don't. Like, I think that, like, every now and then, like, I try to just, like, quickly look and see how he feels about something, but I try not to watch his videos, because, I don't know. he I don't know. He kind of has like a Hitler mustache. I can't stand it. Asmode, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for that. Thank you for the
Nice.
sub. Re-up in 3 months. Much
Mode.
appreciated.
Asmodeus. Huh.
Asmode. I don't know. Do you follow him at all, Alex?
I watch things here and there of him,
Yeah.
but I usually don't because I don't really like his opinions too much.
Yeah.
But
I think his opinions are worthwhile. It's just that I just literally can't stand watching him.
But I kind of understand his My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy review now.
Oh, what did he
Looking
say?
back. How he gave it a 6.
Ah,
And it's just, it makes sense. Because, like, after that album drop, everyone just thinks Kanye should just do different versions of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. And they,
Yeah.
like, kind of, like, pigeonhole him
I see.
into that kind of hip-hop. And he's a lot better. But I guess that doesn't really make sense why it would lower his rating.
yeah. Asmodeus says, Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was not the best. 808s was the best. Fight me if you think otherwise. Wow, that's a bold claim.
I love 808s.
You loved 808s? Oh, man.
Yeah, 808s is so good.
Huh.
Maybe he
Interesting.
dropped
What?
a song that on his new album that kind of sounds like 808 Heartbreak. Really good.
I don't know. I did not like 808s as much as you guys did.
808s is definitely a top album for me.
Asmodeus says, "Yep, I love that song." Yeah, I don't know. I was always partial to Late Registration.
Love Rate Registration.
God Breathed. Is that the one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that here's what I think. I think let me try to think about it. How do I put it? I liked Late Registration the most. I can also understand the viewpoint of like that, you know, kind of almost cliche viewpoint. I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but I can understand the cliche viewpoint of Yeezus was revolutionary, even if people didn't get it at first.
Music's amazing.
So that's what I'll say. I like Late Registration the most. I can understand when people say that Yeezus was revolutionary, but I'll also say that even past those two things, I don't know how to put it. Like, I think all of Kanye's music is just like great and equally great.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think College Dropout was great. I think Yay was great.
Mm-hmm.
I think yeah, I don't know. I think Pablo, Jesus is King, Dark Twisted Fantasy, Graduation, Donda. I think they're all great. Like,
Yeah.
it's just it's the way I look at it.
Yeah. Agree.
Okay, as Mooney says, it's those distorted 808s and the choir with Ty Dolla $ign harmonizing that makes it such an 808 vibe. Vori, not Ty. Yeah.
I need to watch his interview.
Oh, I saw that clip that you, or the timestamp you sent for the Big Sean thing.
I thought it was like legit because he just didn't like Big Sean. Like thought he was like not talented, but it was like other stuff. But damn. I finally, like for a second, I felt validated in calling Big Sean Big Yawn.
I like Big Sean. He had that one album. I forgot what it was called, but I really liked it. Maybe Mac, what up, Chris? How's it going? Hey, it's well, man. Good to see you back here. Appreciate it. Asmodeus, God breathed sounds like the embodiment of winter. What was that? There was that one album. Okay, there was that one album that Big Sean had that I really liked, and then other than that, I found Big Sean to be like okay.
Was it Dark Sky or whatever?
No, the one after that.
Oh.
Fuck. I don't know. It had like Migos in it. Had like a Metro Boomin production on it.
Sounds familiar.
Fuck, I forgot. I remember what the cover looked like. Because I would always see that icon, but I forgot what that album's called. I'm gonna look it up. The one it's the I Decided, the one with Bounce Back. That was 2017. I think it was late, or no, I think it was early 2017. That Bounce Back, Moves. I don't know. I thought that one was really good. What kind of Switch opener is that? This is the Gateron like Nutcracker. Yeah, I think just by far it's the best. Like I think to this point, I think this is like my favorite Switch opener. Just kind of use it like a Nutcracker. The box, if you want to see the box. I don't know, it's like branded as Zeal.
I gotta listen to his new EP. It's with Hit Boy.
With who?
Hit Boy? Shit Boy?
Pit. Oh, I thought you said Pitbull.
Shit Boy.
Hit Boy. Bro, have you heard like some of those like Nas songs with Hit Boy?
No.
Oh my god, so good. Holy shit. Like
listen to it now.
there's like Nas has he released what was it, God's King or whatever with
King's Disease.
King's Disease, or yeah. I don't know what I said. And like he has a couple songs, like there's, oh my god, this one song 40 Side. 40 Side sounds like, I don't know. It just sounds so good. I don't know why I opened this. Oops. Like it sounds like Atlanta Trap.
Wow.
But like it's Nas. It's crazy. Asmodeus, you hear the new Peep and Young Goth songs? They're pretty ass, not gonna lie. I haven't listened yet. I've been meaning to. We're just kind of talking about music. I am very, very behind on music. I throw everything onto a backlog list, and then I just try to get through it, but I think I'm like several weeks behind. And because I just throw all kinds of shit on these backlog lists, just like anything, really. A lot of Spotify new releases, even by artists that I'm not familiar with. Alright, I'm really hoping that I can... I mean, my plan was to finish stream before 7:30. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Weekend Post Malone just dropped a song. It's so good. I saw that they were, but I haven't listened to it yet. But you liked it? Have you listened to it yet, Alex?
What?
Weekend Post Malone song?
Oh yeah, I listened to it.
What'd you think?
Just sounds like
Weekend and Post Malone?
you can imagine what it sounds like.
Asbo,
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just I've never been a big Post Malone fan, and I'm just like not really into Weekend.
You never liked White Iverson? Not a big White Iverson guy?
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, I'm a big Post and Weekend fan, says Asmodeus. I like Post Malone. I also, it's funny, like I remember seeing The Weeknd. I remember it was Outside Lands, and I was like, oh man, I really want to go to that other stage that has, I think it was Beck. He was on at the same time as Beck on the first night of Outside Lands a couple years back. I was like, I really want to see Beck, but like, I have too good a spot at this current stage I'm on to not, like, to leave even though like the weekend's on here. And so I waited, and I ended up just watching the weekend anyways. And as I'm listening to the weekend, I'm like, wait a second. I don't know why I didn't want to see Weekend in the first place, because I'm just realizing how much of the Weekend's music I just know in my head and like.
Mhm. Yeah, he's really good.
Like, I don't know, he had this like little stretch of him doing like all these features, like the features with Future for Low Life and like Belly,
Mhm.
that one Belly song. What was that one Belly song? Might Not. Yeah, Might Not. And I was just like, oh shit, man, I just forgot how much I like The Weeknd.
Yeah, yeah, he's very good. Like I'm really glad for him for like how he's like blown up.
Yeah.
It's just like the original like trilogy stuff, like
Yeah.
House of Balloons and stuff. It's just so good.
Oh my god. I mean, just like to think like he had like Wicked Games as his like first. I feel like Wicked Games is like his first huge hit. And it's like, it's crazy that he had that, and then he's like kind of pivoted to like pop star,
Yeah.
which it's like he's also, I feel like, doing really well. Both of them together is a collab I didn't know I needed. I'm not gonna lie though. I feel like last year, was it last year when he did his like pop disco album.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he did pop disco as well as Dua Lipa. I think when it comes to like your rendition of pop disco, I don't think it was as good.
I haven't really compared. Like those are both albums I kind of just like listened to once.
I see. Okay, wait, but have you heard Moth to a Flame? Wait, Moth to a Flame, is that the
Swedish House Mafia on the weekend.
I haven't yet listened to this. I gotta listen to it. I'm behind. I'm behind on my music by several weeks.
Swedish House Mafia is going on tour right now.
Swedish House Moth to a Flame. Fuck, why do I keep doing this? I keep pulling this. I need to put this away. Swedish House Mafia the weekend together is insane. I'm not gonna lie. I've never been a big Swedish House Mafia guy, so I gotta listen to it and make that determination myself in this particular collab.
Yeah, I'm not big into like electronic music, so I'm not sure what makes this different from like another weekend song.
I love. Okay, my favorite electronic artist is Zoo. I love Zoo. Maybe it's because Zoo kind of sounds like The Weeknd. I don't know. I don't know if you guys think Zoo sounds like The Weeknd. I feel like sometimes he does.
I don't know. I never made that connection.
Maybe
I
I
didn't even
met.
know he sings.
Maybe I met Zoo. You didn't like Zoo at Outside Lands? I kind of wanted to get a Saturday ticket just to see Zoo and Young Thug. I feel like I made a mistake by not doing that. Resident Sleeper. Yeah, big Zoo fan. I love Zoo. I think okay, here's my situation. I don't know, you guys. It was 2016. It was literally a dark and stormy night. I don't know if you guys knew much about the Treasure Island 2016 fiasco, but I was there, right up at the front.
You were at Treasure Island?
Treasure Island, yeah. Treasure Island had a music festival, and that was the last year that they would run that music festival on Treasure Island. They actually brought back Treasure Island Music Festival like a year or two later, but it wasn't even on Treasure Island. They just kept the name but put it somewhere else. No, it's literally okay. Yeah, dude, I know, but you should tell for the people that don't know. Oh, Asmodeus, you were there? Okay, so it was a dark, stormy night, literally. Literally, like, it was getting, like, rained out. It was really bad. It was a 2-day weekend festival, and it was just, it was just pouring. Just pouring, like crazy. And so it's like people were rolling in, like I rolled in around like 3 or 4 p.m. Waiting to see Young Thug. I was there to see Young Thug. But I think Young Thug, Ice Cube were on that Saturday, and then a bunch of other artists who at the time I wasn't super familiar with. But what ended up happening was literally before Young Thug's set. It was just too crazy. Like everything that was happening, everything was delayed. Like everything was just getting pushed back, and there was like nothing happening for the longest time, and everyone was just standing out in the rain. It's a big festival, and I was up kind of near the front, so it's just like I was like, I don't want to give up this spot, like especially if something's gonna happen. But the weather was just getting worse and worse and worse. So yeah, it's like I found out that like all my waterproof clothing was not actually waterproof. Because just everything was just like, I mean, I was just drenched all the way through. It's it was just like a not a sufficient level of waterproof, I suppose. So then like it's funny because it's like I remember we were just kind of laughing because like Kamaya had a set. Bay Area rapper Kamaya had a set, and then there was like the this crazy flood, and then Kamaya came out again. And I remember I was there with a couple friends, and then like afterwards, like after the whole festival, we found these like articles. Like there was an article that said like Kamaya saves the day. I was like, it's a little extreme. I don't know, like Kamaya saves the day. Anyways, the flooding, all of this was just like it was just 4 hours. We were just standing there, kind of waiting, just hoping things would let up. Things would let up. It didn't let up for another several hours, like maybe about 4 hours or so. I don't know if I'm exaggerating, but it felt like 4 hours before like Young Thug was actually able to come on, and then the rest of the night's sets would resume. And I didn't want to stick around on that same stage for Ice Cube as the headliner. But I think like what I'll say is this: I have a very, very soft spot for all the artists that did eventually perform at that festival and on that night. Like I have a very, very soft spot for all of them because it's just like, hey, I just remember having such a bad experience at the festival, but like at least being able to get to hear all that music from these artists, especially the ones that at the time I didn't know. It's just like it was a sense of relief that we were just like actually able to like make it through, and then like not have this be a giant super disaster of not hearing anybody. So Glass Animals was there. I learned to love Glass Animals. I learned to love Zoo, because they were all just on that night. Young Thug, Ice Cube, Kamaya. I just hold a super, super soft spot for all of them. Glass Animals super dope. Yeah, I love Glass Animals. Hey, Snoozy, welcome back.
Chris, you should come down to Head in the Clouds next time.
Next time?
Next year.
Maybe. I feel like
It's such a unique festival.
It is. It really is. I think Ada's like been kind of like Ada didn't realize Head of the Clouds was like a thing and going on. Whoa, this is a spacebar switch. Okay, this one's way heavier. Oh yeah, she was like reading about it. She's like kind of interested. I think she was most intrigued by the fact that like apparently the food out there is getting like rave reviews.
Yeah, it's like curated by 626 Night Market.
Yeah. What did I do with that tray? Oh, there it is.
I'll stream it. I'll live stream it. Like that one person that did vlog now.
Oh yeah, Yaya Dauto. I still follow her to this day. I watch her story all the time.
Just in case.
Yaya. For anyone who doesn't know this story, what was this? Flognaw 2019, right?
Mm-hmm.
there was a question mark headliner at Flogna down in LA in 2019. I didn't go. Everyone, huh?
His festival. Tyler the Creator's festival.
Yeah, it's Tyler the Creator's festival, and everyone just kind of suspected that it was Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
And they didn't say who it was gonna be until that night. But it's like, what's crazy is like, I mean, people ordered tickets thinking that it was Frank. So it's like it's that kind of how do I put it? Like, it was that kind of a crowd where it's just that, like, okay, if there's such a strong suspicion that it's Frank Ocean, you're gonna bring in a crowd who's expecting Frank Ocean and who love Frank Ocean. And so that night, like the final night of that festival, the act came on and it was not Frank Ocean. It was
what was crazy is Tyler actually he brought on a few artists first. He brought Lil Uzi.
Yeah.
He brought out ASAP Rocky.
He brought out someone else too, right? Did you bring out? Maybe it was just ASAP Rocky and Lil Uzi.
Yeah.
So people were really even by that point, people were getting really suspicious that it was Frank because Uzi, ASAP, and then I think like Quavo as well, had a collab song with Frank Ocean around that time. So like there was just like this lead up to it of just people thinking like, oh my god, I think it really is Frank. I think it really is Frank. But the way it like just kind of unfolded was like Tyler never, like, because he brought out each of them individually, never said when the final act was the final act. So it was to everyone's surprise when Drake came out. Like, he brought out Drake. Drake was the question mark act, the final headliner. And he came on and he did a bunch of songs. And I mean, people were confused because they're just like, wait, what the fuck? People were like, well, this isn't Frank. Wait, when's Frank coming on? We were just like, is Tyler going to introduce Frank after Drake? But then it's also like, because that didn't happen, people were like, okay, wait a second. Because it's like Frank has a specific type of crowd that is really vastly different from Drake's crowd. Like, it's a pretty different audience, I would say.
Yeah.
And the thing was, like, I mean, it's, yeah, like, kind of, like, it's people's fault for thinking and expecting that it was gonna be Frank when there was never any guarantee. But I think there was also a mismanagement of expectations by Tyler and the Flogna team to do this way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think that
even Drake knew that people were expecting Frank Ocean. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I know, I'm like not who you expected to see, but what songs do you want me to do?" Like pleading with the crowd.
Yeah.
And then he eventually just like ended his set early.
Yeah.
People were booing.
Wait, how did we get to this conversation again? I forgot.
About festivals. I was like, "Oh, we should come down for Head in the Clouds." Oh, because they're talking about the girl that was able to live stream that.
Oh, yeah. So the meanwhile, like, everyone, so not just people who were there. So what happened was Flogna that year was live streamed, except the last act. So like the whole sequence of Uzi and ASAP Rocky and Drake, they shut off the stream. Like, they shut off the live stream. I think it was it on Twitch? I think it was on Twitch. So they shut off the live stream. Everyone's like, what the fuck? We need to know who that question mark act is. And all of a sudden, real quickly, like, word was kind of spreading that, like, I don't know if you guys have been to like big music events, but like when you're in crowds that size, you just lose all signal. Like, it's just how it is. It's just, there's too much signal being demanded from a big crowd. But what happens, word spread really quickly that there was like one woman who like somehow had signal and was able to like put it on Instagram Live.
That was amazing. You followed her on Instagram.
That's
right?
crazy because like just from that one night, like it's just like some just random girl. She got like 6,000 followers in like one night just from being able to like stream, the final act. And so like yeah, I started following her. I was watching that stream the whole time. I was like, it's the same emotions. Like, oh fuck, it's Uzi. Oh fuck, it's ASAP Rocky. Drake? Drake? It's just like, that whole thing happened. But, I was just following that whole thing. I shared the same emotions as kind of everybody else. But, like I started following her. And then, like, she ended up, like, afterwards, just like, I think she, like, has her Instagram on private now. But yeah, I still follow her to this day. And all because of that.
Didn't she gain like hella followers?
Yeah, like 6,000 followers, I feel like.
What a legend.
Legend.
I remember everyone in the stream was just like, "Yo, what service she using?"
Yeah, like what internet do you have? I was like, everyone's just like, what the fuck? But you know what I think it might have been? I think it's that like she had a battery pack, and I don't know if that affects like her ability to get signal, but I also think she was like really tall.
I don't know.
So it's like the thing is like if she's really tall, then like she can kind of get her phone like above like that the signal hell that is a crowd.
Maybe she had a signal booster.
Oh, who knows?
Maybe she was connected, plugged in.
She had
She
an
found
Ethernet.
cable.
She had an Ethernet cable to her phone. I remember. I think she ended up getting interviewed by like Hypebeast or something. It's like so ridiculous. All right, so we finally finished all of the diode removals, so we're now throwing on all of this stuff. Appreciate you guys all listening to these stupid ass stories and sticking around for all this. I swear, I hope that the MX Blue one's gonna be faster. I'm super hungry right now. I'm gonna be heading over to Ada's later for dinner.
What are you guys gonna eat?
I don't know.
How many bits for you to eat a keycap?
I don't know. A lot. A lot. This VOC right? Looks clean. Yep, this is VOC.
I don't know if it's even physically possible. Like you would have to like chase it with like something like I don't know. It would hurt for sure, huh?
You'd want to put it like grind it into a powder.
I remember I once organized this like I don't know, it was like a activity like scavenger hunt / general activity or something when I was in college. And then one of the tasks was like you have a couple of options. And I don't remember what all the options were, but it's like in order to pass this, it was just like a stupid activity that I helped organize. In order to get past this, you have a couple of options here. And like one of them was just like one of them was like really crazy. Like you had to unreasonably do some kind of like foot race of some kind. But then like another one of the options was like you have to eat some compostware. And then like someone actually like took this challenge. And I was like, this was not a serious challenge. But then she was like starting to like try to eat this fork. And I don't know, whenever I think of like eating things you're not supposed to eat, like keycaps, I go back and think about how someone actually willingly chose to do that. All right.
Can't be worse for you than a Tide Pod.
Oh, that's true. All right, next up, I'm gonna take off the dampener here. I have a dampener in this and I have a weight in the other one. We're just gonna remove these because I'm trying to A/B test here.
The Boone art.
What about it?
Who did the Boone art on the recent? It's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's cute. Apparently, Boone sometimes just like commissions people on Fiverr for random stuff.
Oh, that's from Fiverr. That's pretty good for something on Fiverr, I feel.
What's Fiverr? Oh, Fiverr.
Yeah,
You're saying Fiverr?
Fiverr.
Crazy. And Thixius, welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is VOC.
I don't know. I have no idea. I'll have to ask. Yeah, it has like Murakami eyes.
Alright, I'm trying to recall the order of all this. I think it goes like this. And then it goes like this.
Andy, remember when you were talking to that girl and then during COVID times, and then you guys were like, oh, let's like paint something and like show it off. And then she showed you what she made and you were like roasting it to us.
Wait, what?
Like that girl like drew something and then you were like making fun of it.
I did that?
Yeah. Yes, you
Not-
did that, Andy.
Not
When
her,
did I
but
do it? What was the drawing?
I don't know, like an anime girl.
Wait, on what?
She drew it like on paint or like painting. She painted it.
Oh, that girl I was talking to.
Yeah.
Don't talk about that, man.
Are these the same screws? I hope these are the same screws. Alright, since you're building a car, really curious, what do you think about there used to be Kate caps? Changed opinion. Oh man. Yeah, Andy, this is Anthixius here is asking about this situation that I was telling you about, this keycap drama or keyboard drama. Alex, I don't know if you're
You're talking about?
What?
Anthixius is asking about some subset of the some subset of the keyboard drama that I was telling Andy maybe like last week or so. And Alex, I don't think you were there for this conversation, but you're welcome to join in on the conversation. And also, I guess whoever's watching here tonight, yeah, I guess we're in for some tea here. So for those maybe not in tune, just total context here, there's this keyboard vendor slash, I don't know what you want to call them, brand at large company. I don't know what you want to call them, but they're named RAMA Works. And they're based out of Australia. And they typically have just always had like really cool stuff, which includes this keyboard, which is like an injection molded keyboard, but they also have like a lot more other like super legit stuff. Really nice metal keyboards, among other things. A bunch of weird stuff has happened recently. So apparently, an employee there has left the company, and it's like a pretty, I think a couple are no longer with the company, and it's really interesting because they're very key people. One of them is a PCB maker named Wilba, and the other one is a designer who also happened to be Rama's wife, the head guy's wife. But yeah, like apparently it's just getting like, it's kind of crazy because essentially it's just like a lot of good keyboard stuff is basically gone now. They used to make all these like metal keycaps, and that was kind of like I guess the brainchild of the wife. Her name is Kate. And so like the original company is not going to be doing it anymore, but doing them anymore. But the wife has like started her own company to like do these instead. So it's kind of just like weird and funky because like the original company that had all this cool shit, I mean, it's like I feel like it's getting like trimmed down because of like a lot of the brands that have left. And so like there's kind of like people kind of like shitting on them a little because they're just like selling jars. Like everyone's just like, what the fuck is this? like we wanted keyboards. Like we don't want jars.
Dude, I copped a jar, by the way.
Wait, you got a jar?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's kind of like a little part of it, but there's also a super weird aspect of it, which is that like they developed like a keycap set, like a full set of keycaps. And I guess that this was always all in motion. And the keycap set is named after the wife. So they had to like run a bunch of like marketing, all this promo for a product who's named after the wife that has left the company. And so it's just like super weird. And like, I don't know, apparently like just separately like past all of that, it's like getting really weirdly nasty of just like all this like dirty laundry kind of being aired. Yeah. Apparently it's like, yeah, there's a lot of like it's not amicable. It's pretty, there's a lot of bad blood there. So apparently like the keycap set, they're running a second round of it before the first one even delivers. And they like changed the name of it. So it's weird. Mango Head, welcome back. Did I find a solution for the skeleton? Not yet. Well, so two things. I asked Oko about the screws. Haven't heard back yet. Second thing is that I got these silicone plugs for some kind of weird attempt to do a tadpole situation. So we'll kind of find out there. Kajata, welcome back. What if you stuff earplugs in? Well, I mean, I think we can like probably try to do something like with this, these rubber plugs. So we'll see. We'll run it back at some point. To answer your actual question, Anthixius, what do I think? It's weird. How do I put this? What do I want to say here? Yeah, no, I mean, here's the reality. It's that I'm not sponsored by anybody. So I have, there's no repercussions at all from me saying or doing anything. Did Jeff leave the RAMA team? I'm not certain, but I know that it's like at the very least, like Kate and Wilba are no longer there, which gets really bizarre because like they're outstanding boards that use Wilba PCBs. And I think there's like like actually like bad blood between Wilba and RAMA. So I'm just like, I don't know how these are going to ship and how this affects like our orders. It's definitely weird, man. I didn't actually know she was with him until now. I assume so, but it's like, shit, this actually happened. Yeah, I think. I don't know how many details I've gotten wrong there. But it is really weird. I think like in terms of the personal stuff, it's like there's what I think I know, which I'm not sure 100% is true, but it's very weird. Who's with who? So I man, it's weird talking about this on a stream because it's not like I'm there or know really much of anything, but my understanding was that RAMA and Kate were married. And I don't know. I guess there's like a weird situation where they're no longer gonna be together, and so I don't know. It's bizarre. Yeah. And look, I mean, just from a practical like actual customer standpoint, is what I mentioned earlier. It seems like there's going to be some kind of weird difference or possible trimming of the product line from RAMA, which, I mean, when you come up with jars is a little bit strange as an option there. Second, I'll also mention this. Metal keycaps that have come from RAMA and now will be coming from Hibby. I've always liked the idea of them, but in actuality, I don't actually really like them that much. Like, I don't really like how they feel. So, like, I don't even know if I'm gonna, like, support or, like, be super willing to support either of them at this point, to be perfectly honest. Like, I don't really like the metal keycaps. I think the way that all of this is, like, kind of unfolded is weird. Like, there's some weird, crazy thing about, like, copyright claims over Discord emotes that RAMA is putting on Hibby. Just like, that just seems super petty. I don't know, it's just weird. So I don't know. It's bizarre. Wonder who came up with the mute mount? Oh, that's a good question. Jars are nice for 90-year-olds to hoard their own pee. I just noticed that message. This is true. I don't know, yeah, that's just a separate thing. I think I'm gonna cool it on buying RAMA keycaps. In fact, I kind of want to get rid of the ones that I have. Like, I just don't really like them that much, personally. It's just like, I think like the infill ones, like, they feel weird. I don't know what you guys think, but I feel like they feel weird. No brass caps for you? I mean, I don't know. Like, I think there's still, jury's still out, because I have like a few. But I still have a bunch more that haven't delivered yet. So I'll see how they feel. Like, I think the ones that are shaped all crazy seem pretty cool. But I want to wait to get them to see. Yeah, the renders are super cool. But it's just like, if I don't like the product, then it's like, it means a little bit less to me, I feel. Alright, some of these seem very hard to remove. It's super tight. I didn't cop keycaps. I mean, like, I didn't know about any of this drama until after all of it, but yeah, I was thinking about it, but I just felt like I was spending too much last month, as I do every month. So, one had to go, and it ended up being the keycaps, but now I'm kind of just like, well, kind of glad. Because I think it would make more sense to just wait and see. Like, wait and see how they actually, like, look and feel in person, rather than just off these renders. And these are hard. These are in there really tight. I think I'm going to break these. Coming out with different colors, a few of them look pretty good. I like the one I was considering getting was the dark heavy industry, because they looked a lot like kind of like that whole like orange Dolce look. I don't know, I think I'm kind of getting over like beige. Like beige as like a color outside of like, oh my god. Like cherry style 909/OG PBT or die subs or double shots. Like those, like that two-tone beige I think is classic, but I think I'm just in general a little bit over beige myself. So like I'm a little tired of honestly like saying beige. I have a bunch of beige stuff that's still gonna be delivered. I have a beige Hello M0110. I have a beige D60 light. I have a beige thermal. Mint, brown and cream, pink and cream colorways. Beige. I regret getting the Hello M0110 and the thermal. I know, it's like you put yourself in all these group buys. Yeah, I'm still looking forward to it because I do just anytime I have an opportunity to build an HHKB, it's like I want to, and I'd love to take it. I'd love to take that opportunity and add it to the collection. So I don't regret it, but I regret getting the colors that I did. That's what I think I'll say. Oh my god, I feel like I'm destroying these. I don't know. I'm gonna try using this guy right here. There's also, I also have this too. So I don't know. One of these has got to work better than others, but I feel like this is already a bad switch. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but I've already like kind of messed this up trying to pull this out. J02 blackout soon. I don't know if I blackout. What do you mean blackout? This is terrifying. These are ridiculous, man. I think it's the OP blacks. Obviously, these weren't as difficult to remove on the Nixies. Like, this is hardly working. This is not working, for that matter. Might be cool if you cut a mold for the plugs for the skeleton and use epoxy or whatever, silicone. The hell? Looks like crumbs, cookie or something. Yeah, I feel like at the very end of it all, like there's gonna be a way to be able to use the skeleton, but I wanna just learn a little bit more about what's supposed to happen here. Oh my god. Do people really like OP blacks? Because, like, this is ridiculous. My palms are, like, getting all sweaty just trying to take these out. Yeah, I feel like I'm, like, definitely breaking these switches. Look at this. It's like, I don't know, just something about this, like, it looks off center. It's crazy. I'm like warping these. Who's like, okay, whose fault is this? Is this RAMA's fault for having a plate like this? Is it OP black switches? Is it user error? Is it me that's doing this? Because this is crazy. Lip on the top housing. Yeah, for a lot of them, I feel like. God. So many holdups on this stream, man. My God. When you do take them out, they just like fly everywhere. Yeah, it still ain't working right there. feel like I'm also bending the bottom too. Like the little tabs on the bottom. It's like, yeah, they're smooth, but like, yeah, what cost? Like, yeah, some of these totally broken up. At this point, like, I can't even take this out. This is crazy. Okay, this also, I mean, what else could it be? It like could also be the hot swap sockets. Like, that's not out of the realm of possibility. Jesus, good lord. Like, I gotta like separate these into like ones that are quite clearly busted up. I have extras, but again, jeez Louise, at what cost? Like, these feel like, okay, I used OP Blacks when I mounted these, and I ran this for a little while. And I feel like, okay, I gotta say, like, I'm looking at this and thinking, I would literally only recommend these if you were never gonna remove them from anything. It's ridiculous. Okay. Like, I gotta wear goggles here because these this shit's gonna fly in my eyes. That one quite literally almost did. Jesus Christ. Like, you can like see that without me even needing to zoom in. Is it like the pins? This might be a situation I heard about this, I think, with like cream switches. Oh my god. I've heard about this with cream switches where they don't play well with hot swap sockets, and I'm thinking that this might be similar. Oh my god. And I know that like these are not kale, but it just might be a similar situation where the pins are so tight and thick that you're just not supposed to use them with these. And I feel like that's what has happened. And I'm destroying much more of them than I would have liked, which is silly here. Try pry separating the plate from the PCB instead. That's probably jank as fuck. I don't think I would do that. I don't know. It's just like so I do that for Alps solderable PCBs, because it's really hard to do anything else with Alps otherwise. But the notion of doing it with Cherry is at first seems unnecessary at all. But then when you start putting in hot swap, I feel like you're adding another dimension of insanity. Then past that, I feel like the mounting system of the Kara is just like the least friendly for you to be able to do that. So there's just like multiple brain levels that you have to travel downwards for me to want to choose that option. Like, you guys know that I gotta find this. I'm gonna totally just pause on this and then find this stupid ass thing here. That one, like, that brain meme, like that brain meme format. Give me a second while I find this. Let me send this. Give me a second. 1 second, guys. It's important. It's extremely important. I found this one pretty crazy. I found it crazy how you can even go deeper. You can go even deeper than that. It's like, you could say like, not eating cilantro because it doesn't taste like soap. Using cilantro as soap. Using soap as cilantro. Sure, there's people who have come up with other shit in here. Eat soap. And why does it go in this, like, it pushes you down for no reason here? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright. Fucking never again with this, man. OP blacks inside of a hot swap. I think it's that. I think it's the hot swap that's making this so terrible. More so than maybe the fit on the plate. Never. Fucking never again, man. Like, I'm gonna have to go do another pass through and see which of these are still usable. Like, I'm sure they're still usable even if they're warped like crazy, but it just looks so stupid. Hot swap is a pain sometimes, man. Like, I've always been against hot swap for, like, I don't know, very stupid reasons. Like, I don't know. Everyone should just learn to solder. Everyone should just get solder equipment and learn to solder. But no, the more reasonable one, or the maybe less reasonable one, I don't know which direction you want to go in this, but I never liked hot swap because that meant that, like, I didn't get to use my solder equipment. It's like, I want to solder, you know? It makes me feel alive. So it's like, but how you break in? Like, break in your switches? I don't know. Break them into the board that you're using? That you intend to build? I never break in my switches. I feel like, I don't know how to explain this. All right. Okay. Unpopular opinion. Unpopular opinion I got. I think in life, like, just not even just keyboards, nothing. Like, I think in no situation is break-in real. I don't think breaking in is a real concept. I think breaking in is just made up to make you feel better. I don't think there's any such thing as breaking in shoes or breaking in headphones, breaking in switches. I think it's all just made up. Yeah, I don't really believe that. Like, I think there is some stretch. There's some stretch to it being true, but I don't. How about this? I don't like the idea of having to break in things that I try to convince myself that breaking in isn't real. There. That's my admission. It's not an unpopular opinion. That's just my admission. Because I can't front. Literally right before stream, I bought some broken in switches. Some worked in switches from R&D KBD. So I'm just like, well, I want to see if there's a legitimate difference. Also, I'm realizing I haven't tested either keyboard, so I don't know if I've bent over pins very much on any of these switches to not fall into the hot swap socket, which is also some stupid shit about hot swap as well. Break-in on switches is inconsistent. They don't all get the same level of use. X-Deeds, welcome back. I also agree with that. Like, I mean, like, let's face it. Like, you really think you do, / does it matter that your, like, right alt gets broken in? Like, it's 100% true. I agree. Oh my god, that's like a broken switch. Unless you use a 30%, that makes sense. Alright, so I have this bag full of cherry blue switches. And I've just been meaning to figure out a way to get these used in something. Oh my god, what is this? 40 gang, I break in on a 40. Do you also use a 40? Because the thing about breaking in on a 40 is that, like, well, whatever you're putting these switches into should also probably be a 40, right? Because then you need like another batch or half batch of switches to do on another 40 on the next run. Spring swap and whatnot 3 months later. Too much time to enjoy, to just enjoy a board for me. Yeah, again, my admission here, again, full disclaimer. I literally just bought some worked in switches right before stream. I want to see what they're like. But like, at the end of the day, to be perfectly honest, there's like literally like nothing. There's almost nothing that bothers me about just like any given keyboard other than the layout. I mean, Monday's stream bothered me because I couldn't complete the board due to the screw issues, but like at the end of the day, it's like a little scratchiness in your switch has never hurt nobody. Well, I guess it hurt everybody else who doesn't like it, but yeah, I've never found a problem. I mean, look at me, I'm doing this stupid ass test for clicky switches, like I'm not gonna get bothered. Oh shit. Ugh. Keyreative. Wait, what's a Keyreative? Is that the name of a board? I also rotate work board every week. Last week ortho, this week Keyreative, then SMK. Ah, I see. My plan was always to rotate whenever I build a new board, but I feel like I kind of want to be rotating more than that. Like I've been running this J02 for longer than I wanted, which was only a week, or I guess now almost, like, I guess a week and a half. Alright, we're almost done. We are almost done. We're just gonna run a little type test. I guess we could run a game of marbles. I could try to find something to give away. I don't even know what it is yet, but we could run a giveaway for something. I forgot how to stagger, so rotate now. I buy switches for each build. I try to match the case as best as possible. Yeah, I think it's like I buy, well, for me it's like I buy so much stuff that like I might as well just start trying to match colors for all this stuff, because like why would I willingly not? Like why wouldn't I? Alright, I'm now also realizing the big mistake I've made here of putting all the blanks into a pile. Fortunately, Keyreative actually did put stuff on here to tell you what goes where. This is R432, so I guess plate match gang. Mixing up rows, I really did screw this one up, but some of them, like, they're more obvious. Some, so it's not terrible. But yeah, like it's like I have so many boards on the way, in group buy, in my possession, that it's like at this stage, why wouldn't I try to like consciously match? Like if I have a purple board, it's like why wouldn't I use that as an opportunity to put like purple switches in there? Like, yeah. color matching is a flex. It is for sure. I mean, even I also recognize as I say that that's like stupidly flexing too. So I fall in love with KTT switches. I have a set of sea salts in my Bakaneko. They sound great. There's still a gang of switches I just haven't tried yet though, and that's what I know. Like I haven't tried KTT switches. There's so many that I haven't tried. I need to just get around to building more and doing more. Need the desk pad to not conflict. Funny that you say that, because all I need my desk pad to do is to protect my desk. Again, like I feel like my bar for keyboards is so low in a lot of ways. And it's very particular in other ways, but it's for the most part just so low. Like for me, like the thing that has happened here on Monday with my build that I couldn't complete, it's like I was not able to complete it. Like I was like, okay, this is kind of messed. My bar was just the keyboard has to work, and it was unable to do that. And for that, I was like a little upset. Again, buy a matching desk pad. Yeah, keep putting the wrong keycaps in different places. Oh my goodness. It wasn't wrong. It was literally that the switch wasn't pushed in all the way. SA amber screen set is only for my board with amber screen mounted. I'm unfamiliar with this amber screen. Can I get in there? Some of these I left in these ugly switches. All right, so this is what I learned today. Don't use. First of all, don't use hot swap. But if you have to use hot swap, be mindful of what switches work with it. Because as I'm learning today here, I don't think that OP black switches are a good fit with hot swap sockets. As I think. Alright, these are the two hard rows. I always like these. I think these two rows are always the hardest for me to differentiate. Like the top and the bottom rows are really simple. Ah, fuck it, I blew it somewhere. I blew it in 2 places. 3 places. Alright. What have I done here? This one's wrong. This one's wrong. have one other wrong one here. It's hard to tell though. I think it's this. R3. What the hell? How'd that even move there? Okay, I can already tell from this position though that there's at least something wrong with this switch. I think it's the switch. Yep, there we go. It wasn't pushed all the way in. I'm just gonna change it for another one. I don't know what's happening there. Okay. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. The real truth is I'm gonna put this all back together. There's probably gonna be some broken, like some switches that don't work. Very likely. Will I correct them? If I do, I'm not gonna disassemble it just to correct them. That's the truth. Like I'll either not correct it, or if I do correct it, I'm probably... What the hell? Probably just gonna do it from the top if I can. Alrighty, with that there, let's take this out. Get the weight out of here so we can just have as fresh of an A/B test as possible. I'm also recognizing I apologize if I think I answered the question from way earlier, but in case I didn't. Let me see. What do you think about there used to be Kate caps? Changed opinion. As for that question specifically, the very first one that was asked by Antixius. What do I think of the Kate caps? One is, I think the first round was, I kind of felt like the colors were a little bit uninspired, but maybe that's kind of what you needed to do for a first round. I guess, maybe. Two is that I didn't buy it just because I prioritized everything else over buying into round one. Three is that I find it very bizarre to have to run a round two before the first one even ships. I don't know that I like that idea. I think people need to see what's going on. Four, I mean, the name change is like just kind of a real embodiment of, like, I guess all of the weird side drama that's been happening. Five, it's that because of all the side drama that's happening, it's just weird. It's like no one wants to be like involved or anything. It's weird to like have a customer base be a part of it. It's just strange. And yeah, on top of that, like With the other impending drama is just like, as I've mentioned, I don't really like the metal caps as much as I maybe thought I did during the process of buying all of them. So it's like I don't know that I'll necessarily support Hibby because I don't know if I like the product a whole lot. I did get in on like the DMG, which I think like when they shape it differently rather than deal with the infills, I think that's pretty cool. As for RAMA, it's just really weird to kind of think of what's going to happen for especially like all the outstanding stuff. If there's going to be issues with fulfilling boards as advertised, I find that a little bit worrisome. Okay. So here's another thing too, is that I no longer, at least for now, have my mic arm. So instead I actually have like a desk stand for the mic, which I don't know if this will be good. I think I'm worried that you'll hear more desk than you hear keyboard, but here it is. K has my endearing support, but I do love the caps. Might be picking up a few sets. I see. Okay, let's try this out. Okay, hope you guys can hear that. Let me turn off this fan in the back just to chill out on any possible background noise. All right, so here we are. What we've all been waiting for. I thought I would be done like an hour ago, but here's where we are. We have switched this out. We have taken out the dampener from this board. We've taken out the weight from this board so that these are as close as possible. I realize one thing that makes this a little bit less close is the fact that they're not the same exact keycaps. They're both ABS keycaps, but they are like from different brands. Here, this is GMK, this is Keyreative blanks. Speaking of caps, gonna go splurge on Demon Girl real quick before I forget. Right on. But what we've done here, in otherwise trying to test, like run an A/B test here, and again we can switch this out if anyone just feels that that's really urgently necessary. But I don't think it is. I think it'll be okay. But what we're really testing between here is this one right here. I think just making sure everything's even. This one right here is Cherry MX White. Which I think people use a little bit less than other switches. I think this is something that for a long time, like in the past and even now, is just like no one thinks about these switches. And versus Cherry MX Blue here, which is more commonly found, I think, just in the wild as they offer it as their clicky offering. And one thing to note, because I haven't discussed it already, for anyone who hasn't used these before, either or one or the other, what I'll mention is this. For one, they both are like click jacket style switches, which means that there's like a jacket around the bottom of the stem that like ends up getting pushed down, and that's part of how it gets like the actual sound it makes. Two is that Cherry MX Blue, while is like the common clicky offering that people might be aware of, what I will note is that there are other types of click mechanisms, as well as there are also the same click jacket mechanisms that appear in other switches, yet still sound different. I'll point this out. I have like a small sampling of Gateron Blue inks. They look like, I don't know, I feel like they look almost identical in terms of the stem. But for some reason, they have a louder click. So I found that really surprising when I tried that, because I thought like most click jacket style switches were just clones in some ways, but I feel like there was a pretty audible difference in like the loudness. Gateron Blue inks being much louder than the Cherry Blues that I've just had sitting in my closet for forever. Past that, Cherry MX White, another click jacket mechanism switch that came from Cherry, obviously has some different colors. But what I understand is that this was meant to be like a quieter switch. It was also meant to have a heavier spring because they only offered one kind of Cherry MX white switch with a heavier spring. But these have been modded down to 55 grams, I believe. It's been a while since I've used them. They normally have a heavier spring. These should match at this point. But the key difference is that the actual stem click jacket, while it might have the same visible design, I think there's an idea here that MX Whites were made to have like a little bit of lube in them, so that you wouldn't actually get at least as much of a click sound, but what you're getting still instead is the hysteresis sensation of something kind of gets pushed down, and there's a little bit of a noticeable feeling, and also a little bit of noticeable difference between when the switch gets actuated and when the feeling / sound occurs. But in this case, it's supposed to more focus on the feeling rather than the sound by having some lube in there to dampen the sound. I'm going to get blues modded to the point where they don't produce the shitty click jacket sound or go ham on box white / jade switches. So it's cool. I think what we might be referring to is like maybe, I don't know if you're trying to stop the click jacket from moving, but like to jailhouse them. I do have some switches like that, but the way that I jailhouse them might not be super consistent. So, yeah. And then going the box route, love the click bar sound. Hey, like I have some, I still haven't mounted those either, and I feel like that's a Kara A/B test for another day. Comparing like MX Blue with say Gateron Blue Ink, as well as MX Blue versus the box switches as well. Like I'd love to be able to do that at some point. So yeah, we'll try that out. Okay. Boxes, yeah, no, I think in videos that I've heard them in, sound tests, it's like they sound pretty different, but I think I need to be in the room and hear it at the same time to really know. Okay, so let's just do a quick overview sound test before we run some regular tests. And we'll just do this really shortly, or as shortly as we can. So, guys, this is MX Blue, as you guys might all know. This right here, MX White. I'm not gonna lie, to my initial impression, they don't sound all that different. I've had these MX Whites for a while. I've used them before, but I think like now, putting them side by side, they're not as different as I thought they were. Or as they're made out to be, I guess. Knowing like the facts kind of behind it, I guess. I think there is a little bit of a difference where it's like more, you get more space at the top because it's angled up. When it's more hollow underneath these, I feel like they sound different. I think one of these is not registering properly. The 8. Maybe we could fix that. See if we can just fix that on the fly here. Might be the sticker. I want to tell you, I was vids, had a board of those, and I was like, what? the boxes. Right, this one's having like some issue returning. I kind of want to replace it with a different switch. We're gonna have to remove one more diode here. So let's just go and do that as quickly as we can. Yep, the boxes, yeah. I really want to be able to get them into a board at some point. This is louder, but I don't feel like it's that different. I don't know if like, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like, I think there's a clear difference in volume between cherry blue and cherry white in terms of volume, but the general, like the type of sound that you get, like the sound type, is different. Or sorry, is the same. The sound type is the same, but the volume is just a little different. Okay, so if you guys so please, let's just run like a couple of typing tests, and then I'm gonna run some marbles for something. I'll find something to marble away here, and then we'll close there. Okay. Alrighty. Hope you guys get ready. Oh man, wait, hold up. Was this whole time my ticker off? I feel like this always happens. The whole stream, my ticker was off. I put in all this work on this ticker. My ticker's been off the whole time. I can't, for some reason, switch over to to my PC here with Synergy. I'm not certain why. It's supposed to be Control-Shift-R. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, you know what it might be? It might literally be one of these doesn't register. Yeah, my controls switch is not. I mean, I was like, wait, what's going on? What's going on? All right, this is like stupid. All right, well, let's test and see how much of the alpha area is broken. Quite a lot of it. Okay, so Y, P, A, and caps lock. Okay. All right, let's try to fix this for now. I think we kind of need to. Oops, wrong one. UIOP. Okay, so these four we need to fix. Yep, totally bent. There we go. Totally bent yet again. There we go. I don't feel comfortable with that one. That one feels like that leg is gonna break for some reason. Okay. I don't like that one. Okay, we good. We good. Okay, I don't remember why I need to go back to my PC here. I have forgotten. I came to do this, or like I did this because I had a reason to be back on my stream PC, and I don't quite remember why. So, all right then. Great. I guess I could turn on marbles in the meantime, just so that if there's any updates, we'll do it. All right. Okay. no predictions here. We'll just get through this. Okay. All right. Cherry MX Blues. Keyreative blank keycaps. Let's do this, and then turn the music off here. Here we go. Oops. $60 seconds? Oh, it felt like a really long 60 seconds. Sounds lit. Alright. So that was Cherry MX Blue. A sound that, I don't know, may be familiar to some of you guys if you kind of took a normal path to entry into the hobby. Or a typical path, at least. Alright, let's just kind of see here. Some of these seem okay. Okay, so we're otherwise pretty good here. So this is Cherry MX White now. Sounds like a clicky boy. All right, Cherry MX White. Here we go. Wow. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. The white actually, like, I don't know how to put this. It's not my complaint with Cherry MX Blue is not that it's too loud. Like, it's not that it's too loud, period. It's that it's too loud for how not good the actual type of click sound it is. Does that make sense? Because, like, how do I put this? Like, you get the same, like, and this is what I mentioned earlier. You get the same kind of click in both the MX White and the Cherry MX Blue. I don't like that kind of click. It's just, I just don't like it, and I think a lot of people don't like it. But Blue is like knowing that it's not like an undesirable sounding click. Blue is more annoying because it's louder. Does that make sense? Like, I like the clicks of other types of clicky switches. Like, I think Blue Alb sounds good. I think the Matthias click sounds pretty good. I think that the different kinds of buckling springs sound good, like between the F capacitive and the M membrane. I think those clicks are great. But these types of cherry clicks, like this MX style click, I don't like it. But I'm curious because, again, like I have heard tests of the box switches. I have heard box switches in hand, but I haven't mounted them in a keyboard, and I want to be able to run those for an A/B test at some point. So I'd love to be able to do that. So down the line we'll do that for another day. I love how loud the box switches are because it has a clean sound if you throw them in alu or brass, but blues just don't have the same actuation period. Yeah, and that too. Like the thing is, like I have not hated this in these couple of tests that I've done. I've not hated this. I think your case material might also be of some significance too, because I think that's going to affect how it sounds, and that's going to affect how you perceive the sound too. And I think like plastic does, and I've mentioned this before, plastic does tactiles and clickies. I think it does them super well in my personal opinion. And I don't think these would have sounded as good throwing them into like a metal keyboard. So JD Remix. That's crazy. I feel like that's so crazy that like a bot got such like a good name because they're usually like a bunch of crazy numbers afterwards. Of box shades. So I have box navies in the pantry, so we'll be able to run those sometime down the line. But in case anyone wants to hear, I think doing these side by sides here and slash one at a time didn't do as much justice into the actual big difference from before. When I was doing this for like 15 seconds and then I stopped everything and then I did this. I didn't think that there was that big of a difference, but when you go back and forth, there is a pretty big difference. And also when you're doing it for a much longer period of time, you can also hear that difference as well. So, so yeah, that's about it. That's pretty cool. I'm glad to have done this. I think there's eventually going to be boards that I'm going to be throwing these into that are outside of this. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, let me see what I have here that I could possibly try to give away. Let's see what we got. All right, usually I try to have my giveaways be somehow relevant to the content that I've streamed. It does actually look like Marbles is updating right now. So it gives me a little bit more time to think. So yeah, my diagnosis after all of this is, I guess after all of this, I guess I actually prefer MX White. Like if I didn't know that I had a preference before because, and so how do I put this? Let me walk back some of my words from earlier. I have always felt that there was a perception, especially like in the old days when you had fewer types of switches, that there was a big gap. Like people would describe there being like a pretty significant gap between Cherry Blues and Cherry White. Back then, and even till now, maintain that you get the same kind of click sound, the same type. But at the time, I did try MX Whites for a couple days when it was like soldered into the KMAC that I got. And I thought this feels very close to MX Blues. I don't really want these here. These feels very close. But now, so it's like I had perceived by word of mouth from other people that there was a big difference. But in trying it in actuality, I didn't think there was a big difference. Now, when trying it today, many years later, I think there is a big difference. And I think my diagnosis is I like MX White better because while it is an annoying click sound, this one's not as annoying or not as loud. So, Georgie TV, welcome back. Appreciate you being here. We're supposed to be wrapping up, but the unfortunate thing here is that like I want to be able to run a giveaway. And this has happened. This is not the first time this has happened, but I want to be able to run a giveaway. But Marvels is still updating, which sucks. But I think it should be done in about like 3 minutes. So let's get some music back on. I guess I'll tidy up a little bit while we're waiting. Waro, welcome back. Oh no, sorry, I came late. No, not a problem, mate. You know, like here's what I'll say. I appreciate anyone coming into my stream. Like anyone at any point coming to stream. If you come at the end, I appreciate it. And look, I I make zero judgment about people who come in and participate when I do giveaways, and even if that's the only time they come participate, I make no judgment. I'm just glad you guys are here. Like I just appreciate having you guys here. So, yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. So this is what I was mentioning earlier. I usually try to make my giveaways. I've been trying to do more giveaways lately. I've been trying to make my giveaways related to the stream. I just don't think I have anything relevant to the stream that I can give away. So I have just random stuff here that I could give away. So here's what we'll do. Got a couple options. Okay, so how about this? What do you guys think? Got some 69 gram Kinetic Labs gold plated symmetric springs. I bought 2 bags and I realized I don't even know if I'll like them. So I still haven't even used my first bag yet, but I don't even know if I'll like them. So I guess I could just we could run a giveaway for this. What y'all think? You guys like the idea of a little spring giveaway? I feel like a lot of my giveaways just end up being springs. I feel like springs are just so easy. You can just buy them and then give them away. All right. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'm gonna ping the Discord to see if anyone's up for it. Giveaway for I feel like I got too excited buying these. Buying 2 packs of something I'm not even sure. Alrighty. Message gone out. Marble's still updating. Is that the cherry white? This is cherry white. Georgie, if you hadn't come in from before, cherry white in comparison to cherry blue. We'll just do this real fast just so you can hear. Cherry blue. Cherry white. Trying 16 millimeters, 60 gram in a tactile soon. Ooh. Springs are so fun though. I like the white better. I like the white too. Just for those just tuning in, I'll say it yet again. I find that they have the same type of sound, which I don't like. But because the cherry white is quieter, I like it better. It's the same type, just quieter. Less annoying for that reason. Alright. Still awaiting marbles. We got about a minute left, I think. I hope, of this giveaway. I had a bottle of water. There it is. And we'll have to watch this to see the full review. I'll just give you the spoilers. Feel free to skip the first 2.5 hours. All the good stuff happened here in this last half hour. Doing the actual like Kara switch swaps was I mean it was just a pain, and it just took way longer than expected. Like I was hoping that I'd be done an hour ago with everything. Like I was hoping I'd be done with this stream an hour ago, but here we are, 3 hours in. All right. VOD will be up here. VOD will also be going up to YouTube for anyone who isn't already subscribed to my YouTube VOD channel. Feel free to do so. At some point, I will be putting up real YouTube content, just at some time. What am I using for my top down? This is a Nikon D750. I am pretty much the only person I know using Nikon for my my stream setup. All right, guys. So like I mentioned, 69 gram gold plated symmetric springs from Kinetic Labs up for grabs. Vote for your favorite map or your favorite number from 1 through 59. So get ready to go and do it. I also have realized still. Oh, that's what I was doing. The entire stream, my ticker has been broken, and I never refreshed it. My God, that's why. Good Lord. Okay, that's what I was doing. I totally forgot. Triggity, welcome back. Triggity, I dropped off your winning move or your winning item from Monday's stream earlier today. I was like, I need to go back and fix something, and then I realized I couldn't use Synergy to get to my streaming PC. So then I did this whole thing, and I forgot why I was getting my streaming PC in the first place. Oh my God, we're going back to Portal Purgatory? Alright, I guess we're going to be going at this for a long while now. Thank you, I'm excited to get it. Alright guys, let's go for a 2-minute timer. And, you know, as we inevitably have to do subsequent races, that timer's going to drop. So, because you guys are already going to be here. You guys are already here, and all these subsequent races that we're inevitably going to have to race, I mean, there's no reason to make this timer for so long. So, anybody, guys out there, lurkers, people who watched me struggle throughout, anyone who's actively participated, anyone who's new, anyone who's old here, come on in. We got a game of marbles for you to win. For a free, fully paid set of 69 gram springs. So come right in. Speaking of hell, allocated my own manager. Back to hell we are. So smash, hey, anybody out there, smash that follow button, hit that play command, subscribe if you so please. Bits and subs, all your guys' support helps support me as a streamer, but also helps support the San Francisco Marin Food Bank. So hop on in. Wow. Ringo Leone, welcome. Glad to have you here. Ringo, I saw you play a lot of Ninjala. I myself play a lot of this, Splatoon. Oh my goodness, guys, welcome. Hey, oh my God. Hold up. Hey, hit that play command, everyone who's just joined. Samurai Huey, thank you for that big ol' ray, that party of 7. All right, and let's get back to it here. Let's take a look and see who will be in the lead. Guys, welcome to the stream. What am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing. Well, guys, welcome. Everybody, welcome from the raid. Samurai, let us know what you were up to. We've just been trying to do some clicky A/B tests between Cherry White and Cherry Blue. Cherry White, I feel like people have a little bit less exposure to. Just want to do a little comparison. Everybody who's just joined, smash that follow button, hit that play command on what will inevitably be the next race, because no one ever wins this. Guys, everybody, welcome. Yeah, this is a stage. All right, Ringo's dead, as expected. Everyone just dies. Looks like I can't really quite switch screens here without the camera going haywire. But everybody out there, welcome. Voodoo, welcome. B-Chen, nice to see you and have you here. Commodore, welcome. What the fuck is happening in this map? Let's get a little bit closer to the sound effects here. This is a sound of everyone just falling through the same portals over and over, with the RNG of kind of possibly being randomly pushed into the finishing goal, but pretty much everyone dies with like a 99% rate. Hey Konami, hey, welcome back to the stream. Long time no talk. Glad you could be here. Stellar65, Gat Black Inks from Ledeski's. Right on, right on. I tried doing a build on Monday with Gat Black Inks, but it could not be finished. Voodoo Bear has just died as expected. Everyone just falling straight into their death. But I hope the build went well and hope the stream went well. Yeah, I've still yet to try Gat Black Inks myself, so Anthixius also dead. Build went great, right on, right on. Glad. I couldn't finish my build and try Gat Black Inks for the first time on Monday because I think I got some issue between springs and the case. I couldn't screw it together. Gat Black Ink's probably one of my favorite switches. Right on. I just try to buy every switch. I try to buy as many switches I see that pique my interest. Obviously, there are way more switches than boards I own, so it doesn't happen super frequently. So I've been meaning to try a lot of different flavors here. I hear a lot about KTT switches, but Gat Black Inks I know is a fairly common recommendation. I still haven't tried them. All right, everyone's gonna be dead soon. Looks like we have one of these like Fortnite style fogs. All right, so it looks like everyone's dead. Inevitably, we're going to go back to this race menu, and you guys are just going to vote for 34 again. So we're just going to keep doing this, delaying my ability to go eat dinner. Because of course. So feel free, vote for 34 yet again. Meanwhile, let's see, is there anyone else I didn't? Oh, thanks for the Venom. Welcome to the stream as well. Commodore again, welcome, by the way. Glad everybody could be here. Alright, and of course we got Portal Purgatory, because why would we expect anything different? The Venom? The Venom? Looks like 17 would have tied. My apologies. Alright, everybody. Hit that play command. Let's reduce this down to 90 seconds. We don't need this to take that long. Y'all are already here, so. Meanwhile, let's kind of take a look. I'm going to just on the side here see who's online right now. Ooh, Rolly's on. Ken is on. Xing Xing. Xing Xing is on. I think I rated her recently, I believe. Am I in there? Oh, my bad. Yep, Snooze, you're in there. Everybody hit that play command. Guys, for anyone who's just tuning in, we got a set of these 69-gram gold-plated symmetric springs from Kinetic Labs up for grabs. Fully paid, no matter where you are in the world. So shipping's on me. Open and ooh, Snooze actually caught that. Actually caught that there was still one more package to be opened. So I guess we're opening it tonight. I thought, I kind of in the back of my head knew that this wasn't opened yet. So, and I was thinking, okay, well, I'm going to stream again probably on Monday or so. Either Monday or Tuesday. Love them, man. Yeah. Oh, this is sealed? Oh my gosh, I got a bunch of stuff sealed here. I didn't know it was sealed. Alright, guys. Let's get it, guys. Who takes the early lead? Early lead goes to Ringo Leone. Alright, as usual, that early lead literally does not matter, especially on this map, because everyone's just gonna die anyways. So I guess we'll just kind of zoom in. Well, I have like an incredible inability to properly control Marbles maps cameras. No food. Are we back on the map? Leads don't matter, last place doesn't. It really doesn't matter. Really doesn't. Alright, between matches, you know, because inevitably everyone's going to die on this stage, I'll show off what we got here. But I'm very excited. Very excited. Dead Snooze is dead. Looks like Waro and Samurai Huey also dead. Triggity looks like is also dead. Goodbye. Only thing matters is that RNG bounce at the end of the path. Yeah, there's like these random parts where like you'll get a boost from somewhere that causes you to come back through these like portals all the way on the right side of your screen to like shoot you out into the goal. I think that's literally it. So prior to that, what I think that means is that you need like somehow to get a lot of momentum falling into that end portal near the goal. I'm pretty sure that that's how this works. But I also like, okay, here's what I also am just curious about, because I think, are all the portals randomized in terms of where they go? Because I think then, let me see this. So there are these vertical portals, and you need to be RNG'd from that to go down into one of those side ones. Is that right? So at Dixius Falls. Man, I really have no clue. Oh yeah, I think that's literally what happens. And then I think after that, I think what happens past that is you also need the RNG of those like red whack-a-moles in that last pit to like be able to push you back up, so that gravity can take you down into the goal as well. But I'll be honest here. I mean, everyone's just gonna die. So, Dallas, welcome. Oh, it looks like Anthixius is dead. He died before the fog. It's like everyone is dead. Oh, congratulations, everybody. Bang up job. Alright, guys. Real quick, just so you guys can see. The very last package we have opened. Oh, yeah, actually, here we'll do. Before we do that, let's go to the race menu. Again, for anyone just tuning in, we've got a set of 69 gram symmetric springs, gold plated from Kinetic Labs. Shipping is paid everywhere in the world, so vote for your favorite map or your favorite number from 1 to 59. In the meantime, let's kind of show off what I've got here. We got this thing I'm pretty damn excited about. We got GMK Bonetown. GMK Bonetown here. But what's particularly exciting about this as well, let's take a look. Bone Man. So here's what's particularly exciting. So, I mean, hopefully all the keys are here. That would be a significant part of my excitement. But what is exciting about this is I was able to get some extra kitting here that is currently sold out on Novel Keys. But the entire set that I got here was less than the price of what you would have gotten it on Novel Keys Extras. So that's super chill. So that's like some big pog there. I got extras for cheaper than extras. Alrighty. Okay, so let's take a look here. Ooh, you guys took me out of purgatory. All right. Anyone here trying to get Mr. Suit? I personally am not, but I mean, the way it looks is pretty cool. Like that shiny weight in the back. All right, guys. Y'all already here, so let's push this down to 75. Hit that oh, sorry. This is wrong. Hit that play command. Smash that follow button, hit that play command if you guys so please. Just about a minute left. I started that timer early. I switched to the wrong scene, so you guys didn't know that the race was already up. We might actually get to finish a map. And I appreciate you guys for putting us in this position. Smash that play command, guys. You might actually win. Here's to hoping. All right. Take a look. See, you got the early lead. Early lead, which matters slightly more. XD's with the early lead. Oh, I'm in the backside of this dojo. So we're gonna watch and see who's the first to fall through the actual track. Out of the dojo. Anthixius, early lead. There you go. Still have never won a marbles game. Hey, you will. You will. It's just a matter of time. Anthixius going into that bamboo trap, getting stopped up by a little bamboo right there. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to reorganize Boneyard here. GMK Bonetown. And this shitty GMK tray. Looks like XDeeds has just fallen to his death. Or the marble has fallen to its death. As well as Ringo Leone has also fallen to death. Anthixius still got this big lead. Following City Funk's Ghost. Easy win? Oh, who knows? Konami is also getting in the action here. We got the training cylinders along with the bamboo. Oh, looks like Konami got a big boost here. Let's take a look. Let's zoom on out and see what's going on here. So we got another set of these training cylinders down the path. Looks like there's also some mini whack-a-moles just after that. City Funk's Ghost somehow made it really fast, but Kajata, Konami's just fallen to her death. Dallas. Oh, Dallas. Could this be Dallas's could this be Dallas's win here? First ever marbles win? Let's take a look and see. Let's go to my death. Oh, did Dallas just die? Dallas may have just died. Okay, here comes Waro. Here's to hoping. Oh, Anthixius has just gotten pushed off as well. So now we have Waro and Kajata in a tight race here for first place. With only two trailing there at the very end. It's like Kajata pulled through without falling over the track. Now he gets stopped up just a little bit by these mini whack-a-moles. He's getting pushed around and around, but looks like Kajata is actually finally making it down that staircase. And there we go. Kajata, the winner. the winner of this marbles race. So the big question, while you may be the winner of this race, do you claim to be the winner here of the actual prize, the 69-gram Kinetic Labs gold-plated symmetric springs? No claim. No claim? So what do you prefer then? Do you prefer to hand it off to one of the other racers? Say the last place finisher of the race? Or what do you opt to do with your marbles race? Hand off. Do you hand off to Waro, or do you hand off to, say, somebody else? What do you choose to do here? Let a kid have. A kid? OMG. What I'm confused by this wording here. I'm a kid. Let me know. I'm somehow confused. I'm 6. I turned 15. We're kid fight. Kajata, you gotta choose. You gotta choose something here. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused by what you're asking. You say no claim. I mean, I feel like with Waro. Okay, Waro. Waro, do you claim the 69-gram gold-plated symmetric springs? It's on you. Let us know. Do you claim? Let's see here. I claim, I guess. Alrighty, alrighty. So, Waro, find me on Discord. For anyone who hasn't already joined the Discord, hop right on in. But Waro, find me on the sidebar, DM me, and we'll arrange the details on how I can get this over to you. Alright, guys. So that pretty much wraps up here. Personally, I want to go, so I'll just choose someone to raid here. Oh, Tim just started, I think. That's what it appears. I say let's go. I want to go raid Ken. I kind of want to go raid Ken because he has something of mine. Bought something. He's acting as a sort of a proxy here. So anybody who subbed, just throw in a bunch of emotes, or throw in whatever you want. Raid message could be anything. Honestly, I don't care. You guys can pester him about when I'm going to be getting my my key set from him, or you just throw in a bunch of emotes. So, guys, until next time, probably going to be streaming Monday or Tuesday. Good night from San Francisco. We're going to go raid Ken. Appreciate it all.